Paradigm Kids, I hope in my heart that it's going well. Come join me for today's lesson.
Welcome to the Paradigm Kids video class.
Have you ever experienced drought? This is something I would never want to experience. What is a drought? The word drought is always a difficult one to define. It is the absence of water for a long period of time at a place where it is considered not normal compared to its usual conditions. The supply of all the water on the Earth's surface is not even. Some places have lots of freshwater rivers, lakes, lagoons and ponds. They are continuously replaced by rainfall and water from underground. Other places too are known to have very little water. Therefore, if a region that has lots of rainfall goes for a couple weeks without rain, people, animals and plants begin to experience a bit of dryness, and this can be called a drought. At the same time, that condition may be very normal for places with no water and can go for months without any rain with little problems. Droughts may not be an issue just because there's less or no rain. However, it becomes an issue when it begins to affect water supply for irrigation, municipal, industrial, energy and ecosystem function. Let me tell you what causes drought. Drought can occur when there's no rain. Farmers plant an expectation of rain, and when it does not rain, droughts occur. Forests play a key role in the water cycle. This means cutting down trees will expose sunlight on the surface and water will dry up. Even though some people do not accept that the average temperature of the earth has risen, it is on record that human actions have contributed to more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. As a result, there are warmer temperatures, often resulting in more dryness and bushfires. These conditions also tend to speed up drought conditions. What are the effects of droughts? Water is involved in every part of human life and also for plants and animals. There are so many ways that water affects us both directly and indirectly. Let us consider this scenario. Assuming that the rains do not come in a particular year, what happens? Crops yield will be very low and farms will have to close production. Local farm produce sellers will have nothing to sell. That will be a direct impact on farmers and sellers. But that is not all. Because farmers close production, they will not buy farming materials such as seeds, fertilizers, tractors and so on. That means many more businesses that produces these materials and equipment will also be affected. They will also lose sales and have to lay people off. When people are laid off, they cannot buy things and cannot take care of their families. That is an indirect effect, and it can be even more devastating, complex and long-term. Now you see, there are countless of problems that droughts can bring, but how can we manage droughts? Unlike a hurricane or storms, no one can keep a watch on when a drought is coming and when it will end. However, there are many things an individual, community or government can do to minimize the impact of a drought if it occurs. Here are a few things that we can do. It is important that each of us learn about how droughts can occur and how they affect us. Taking measures to stop all forms of water pollution and by protecting water. Water is precious and rare everywhere in the world, and humans need to use water wisely as such. Even if there is water available, it is important because the practice makes us cope better when there is a shortage. People must learn to save water, even if there is no drought. With the right attitude towards water, we are better prepared to face the impact in case there is a shortage. In the next lesson, we will discuss wildfires that are linked with drought. Thank you for learning with me, Paradigm Kids. Please remember to always share what you have learned with everyone around you. See you next time.